Hello my people, welcome to Nneka Queen TV. My people, how na dey? My people, I wan show na this ogbonge tori wey happen yesterday for Edo State. The ongoing protest wey dem do yesterday for Edo State, they say enough is enough for these people wey dey grab people land, dey scatter people property, dey sell the land, dey give other people. Say enough is enough. They come out yesterday, come protest against it, especially the owner of Okoromi. Say they need to deal with am, they need to teach am a lesson wey be say the rest people go learn from it, so that this thing go stop, because a lot of people dey run for Edo State because of this matter. They go, they develop another places. My people, they can submit the petition to the deputy governor Comrade Shaibu, so make it look into the matter. So my people, I go leave una for the video, make una watch. If una watch film, make una not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now.
Hello. To be candid with you, we must recognize the fact that there are constitutional authorities in the state. Even if we have angers in our heart and mind, I strongly believe that decorum needs to be maintained. For that reason, to some of us, why we are here today is because of the fact that the law was enacted in 2017, and to some of us, the law was seen as a toothless bulldog. The need for the government of the day to reinvigorate it in 2021 became so sacrosanct. And the government of the state, ably led by His Excellency Governor Godwin and the current deputy governor standing with us right now, see the need to retouch the law so that anybody who contravenes the nitty-gritty of the law will remain to face the full wrath of the law. And while we are here today, we are not protesting against the government of the day. We are not protesting against the institutions in the state. We are protesting against some selected junkets who have decided to subjugate the masses into repression. And I think we should be able to define our stand clearly. I want to welcome you, Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State. Thank you very much for coming. We are concerned citizens of Edo State, and we are worried about the issue of land grabbing. And nobody here will say that they are not privy to the fact that there are problems in respect to land grabbings in Edo State. Now, a classical example is what is taking place in Okoromi communities and all other communities. Here was the case we have a traditional, under a normal situation, a traditional institution. We have a respected one in Edo State. Like the Ohio of Okoromi is supposed to really represent the traditional institution by not going against even the directive given by the traditional institution. Whether the past upper said that nobody should be demolishing properties, at least that's the statement that must be followed to the end. As we speak today, the Ohio of Okoromi is not only taking people's land to the extent that even a physically challenged who sees his disability as an ability to raise money, the owner of Okoromi demolished his house. So many persons. To be candid with you, Deputy Governor, we were not happy that you people kept us for a long period of time. I won't deceive you. We are not happy. But regardless of what, the goal and objective is let the law be implemented in totality. And you will also agree to the fact that when we converge this morning to start this protest, we were surprised. A people-oriented protest, the police and the security agency prevented us. Even when the speaker came, they prevented us from protesting. Are we living in a Portuguese parliament? No. A society where people can express their opinion freely? We all know the role we play to ensure that Edo have a responsible government as we have it today. So we should not be intimidated whenever we choose to do what is right. For the fact that I am not the only person here, but I just wanted the government of Edo to understand that we are not here to protest against the government of Edo State, because the law passed by the government, we want it to be implemented in totality. That's why we are here. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Okay. Sir. I have been mandated to speak for civil society organizations. So you know, I will start from a bottom-up approach. When a meeting, stakeholder meeting with the government, when the government we rub minds together and he told you that anytime you are protesting and you should be duly informed and you'll be carried along. And that you did on June 12th, you marched with us. And we communicated to the appropriate quarter. Whether it get to you, we don't know. We are saying, sir, what happened when we were protesting against May hike also repeated itself today. The Speaker of Edo State, by law, I think that should be like the 10th citizen of Edo State. The police only had the habit, this present CP only had the habit to prevent us not to protest, and we look up for a cover-up story to cover his atrocity. So we are telling you, enough is enough, and if we waited, there is no action between that in a week. We, the concerned citizens of Edo State and other civil society organization, market women, will be on the street to demand for that CP to be transferred. If it didn't pass through police college, they should take it back to police college to go and learn the tenet of the law. Protest is a political tool to attract public sympathy in a democratic society. Sir, what we came here to do is very simple. My brother has said so many things. We are just saying, implement the law in practical terms. We have heard so much English. As I speak to you, I've been to PPP here. My property in Obazagbo, 1 by 2, was taken away from me since 4 years. My mom bought there, my auntie bought there, all my family were born and dead. Our landlord be about 15 plots. The former TDA chairman, Joshua, took all of our land for 4 years, sir. They have not even allowed me to go and get to the distance where my land is. And we are saying, we are frustrated, we are tired. We want that new law to be implemented to the letter. We want to start seeing people taken to jail. We don't want to hear stories. We want to see people that they should be taken to jail. We are tired of what we call hush or hair in different communities. We are tired of hush and nike in different communities. We are tired of hush or joe in different communities. If they cannot follow the law, they should be sent to jail. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Your Excellency, sir. My name is Felix Seres. I represent the concerned lawyers in Edo State who are against land grabbing. Your Excellency, I want to tell you two very sad stories. One of them is a woman, an elderly woman who is here, 80 years. Which she has been 10 years from Okoromi. So she sells vegetable for 12 years. For 12 years. For 12 years, she has been building the house in Okoromi. The same individuals involved, they destroyed the house, they demolished the land. They demolished. Calm down. They demolished our property. Your Excellency, as a lawyer in Edo State, one of our major sources of income is through drafting of agreements and agency. But unfortunately today, I can assure you that our clients who are in diaspora, who are outside Nigeria, they no longer want to invest in Edo State again. They go to Lagos, they go to Abuja, they go to Ogun to go and buy property because they are no longer safe in terms of acquiring property in Edo State. Your Excellency, if you go to a place like Obanyata today, I can assure you that nobody is building a house. The reason is that if you want to build a house, they will come, they will pay development fee, they will pay verification fee, they will pay all sorts of fees, even pointer. They collect money from people every day. Where we are here is very simple, Your Excellency. We are saying that enough is enough. Our people labor to acquire land. People who have never worked in their life, we go there, intimidate them, collect the land from them, and say it to another day. As a lawyer, I have also a practical case I want to tell you involving my client who came from Delta to invest in Okoromi. He bought 4 plots, and we gave him a template of what he needs to invest in Edo State. Unfortunately, this one, when he was the Okahele, that was when he sold the 4 plots to him. I can tell you today, right now, he took 2 of the plots from him. When we went to the community to arrest people who were working there, they said the Ohen told them that the Oba gave him the mandate to collect the land from him. So we tried to approach the Ohen. He said, okay, what will happen right now? Through intervention of the prince in the kingdom, that we should go and bring 1 million naira. That if we pay that 1 million naira, he will leave the land. Sadly, unfortunately, we actually gave them the 1 million naira. After collecting the 1 million, they still refused to leave the land. That is that oppression and average Edo man is passing through. We are here representing everybody in Edo State who are already tired, of the oppression, of the repression, of the depression of these individuals who are illiterate. They go to communities every day, they oppress people, collect their land, that is their source of livelihood. We want to appeal to the government that our people are suffering. The aim of every government is to stand for the ordinary man, and I believe that as a former comrade, you believe in justice, you believe in equity, and you believe in justice. We want to appeal to you that today, from today, let some of your hand, let some of your karele be used as deterrence. The essence of any law is deterrence. Without punishment, there won't be deterrence. It cannot be a mere paper without implementation. We are talking about prosecution, and the oil economy to be used as a lesson. Yes! That's all we are saying.
We have been in this struggle. We have been. Thank you, sir. You to move back a little. We have been in this struggle since 6 o'clock, Your Excellency. Many of us didn't sleep yesterday because of this protest. Many of us got to the protest ground 6 a.m. this morning. Fortunately, as soon as we got there, we saw a plethora of policemen. We were so happy. After some minutes, the speaker called that he was coming to join us. We were very happy. After the speaker had addressed us, he was about to leave, only for the police people. I'm just reiterating what my brothers have said. It's very important.
Yeah, just go for it. He has already.
We have a plethora of petitions from victims of land grabbing, illegal encroachment, and demolition of developed properties here. Very many of them from people from different communities, especially of Oromo community. Many are yet to come. But this, we want to respectfully submit to your good sense.
Excuse face. You block it short. We are blocking.
And we believe that our government, with fully deployed instrumentalities of the PPP Law 2021 as amended, to ensure that these evil draconian elements are brought to book, and those whose lands have been forcefully taken get justice. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
They will bring more.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
First to apologize for coming, like you said, late. I wasn't aware that there was going to be a protest. That is the truth. And like we agreed, always reach me. And I will join. Whether it's for government or against government. If it's against government, obviously, like you said, the issues are to be raised for that are important for them to get answer. It's not meant to destroy the institution, because we comrades, our number one charge is to protect and strengthen institution. That is our number one charge, and that is why we are comrades, and that is why we say this struggle must always continue. The struggle to strengthen the institution and make sure that no one man is an island, but if this institution works for all of us, that is our number one charge as comrades. So when we are protesting, obviously we are protesting out of maybe one thing that we want and need to be addressed. But unfortunately, because we are now in democracy, a lot of persons have their own personal score to settle and they want to come in the name of protest. So the ability to distinguish genuine comrades that really believe in that number one charge, which is strengthening. If there is certain things that are working in these institutions that are not working in favor of the majority, it's our duty to cry out for attention to be drawn to those issues. So I take note of that. And for our Commissioner of Police, I will see him will talk. But that Commissioner of Police is better than some that have been here for a long time. He's doing his work well. But this other area we'll discuss to see how we can make it more civil. But in terms of the successes so far, we've recorded in this S-Men and this, he's one person that does not sit in the office. He goes there even at night. It's one man that we know. I gave him one name. I said he's technology push this CP. I call it technology bush. You can imagine technology and bush together. The bush aspect is that he doesn't just send his people. He joins them to go into the bush. Many times he has done that. So the other aspect, everybody is not complete. There must be one to discuss to resolve the other one. Then the other one about the law that I just passed. I want to assure us that we have a governor that is not paper governor. His actions are more than the paper tape. Why we amended that law was as a result of the feedback we are getting from the communities. We thought we have dealt with one monster called CDA. But we now discovered that actually in the course of checking, we discovered that this kind of attitude by this group of persons was what led to the CDA ab initio. The youths of those communities got tired of their heads, traditional heads, taking what belongs to them and appropriating it to themselves. And they decided to form Community Development Association. But in the course of doing it, to checkmate these, in quotes, leaders that have possessive spirits, they now became involved too in possessing and creating another structure that now became another problem. We thought dealing with CDAs was the end. We now discovered that we almost dealt with it. Then these characters are coming back again. And that was what led to that law. I can assure you that no man is above the law. No one is above the law. Whether you are a traditional ruler, we will give you your respect as our traditional ruler. But you can only function as a traditional ruler in line with the law. If you now exceed, obviously it's not our fault. We are brought up to respect our traditional institution and we will not deviate from it. But it doesn't mean that somebody will now take advantage of that to now just imagine the cripple. Just imagine somebody in the vegetable market that has been saving for almost all our life, building a house and you just go and destroy it. There should be human feelings. There should be compassion. So for us, that is why that law. And I can assure you that as far as this governor is concerned, it's not the governor that he doesn't look for trouble, but when trouble comes, he does it wrong. But this one, we are going to enforce it to the latter. No one man in the state. God bless you, sir. Wait, I just want to sound this. Hold on. just a warning, no one man in this state that is above the law. And happy, some of them went to protest the other day. The Oba told them that, look, he is for this law. And you remember when we banned CDA, Oba also endorsed it. So that person that say Oba told him is a lie, the person is lying. Oba didn't send him. It's on his own. Oba didn't send him. So you should not bring Oba name into it. Because Oba supported CDA, he even made pronouncements. He also supported this law. So Oba didn't send him. He's on his own. So I can assure you that we will not only deal with, we will also prosecute. No one man, listen, nobody, when we start prosecuting, nobody should phone deputy governor or phone governor. And it's not only, listen, it's not only in Benin. It's not only in Benin. Across the state. Across the state. It's not only here. Even in Auchi, in all of this, Epoma, in all, they are selling land. We have the data. We are going to deal with whoever is involved.
Yes.
We are going to deal with whoever is involved.
Yes.
So you are not given a position to oppress. You are given a position to assist and to help whatever community you are. It's not meant. I also have a personal experience. I won't call that traditional ruler's name. I will also not call the community. But it's in Edo South here. We contributed money. Every Sunday we contributed money in church, St. Paul's. And we helped to develop that particular school in that community. The community gave that land to the College of St. Paul's. And that is about 12 years ago. And they built a school. There was no school there. Government did not reach there. There was a school there. They built a school there. And after they built this school, they discovered that even the children were not coming to school. They find out what was the problem, the level of poverty. And that's okay. We are now going to give, it's going to be free education, everything free. But we contribute the money from St. Paul's here. So every Sunday we contribute money for the building. Then when they finish building the school, till tomorrow, we still contribute money to sustain the school. And St. Paul's Catholic Church is giving free education. Free education there. Recently, we contributed money again to buy a bus. So that, because some of them say the distance, you buy a bus. Church is the one funding it, free. This traditional ruler say they should come and pay 500 and something million. And one of our comrades that is a lawyer, I won't call his name too, one of our comrades, I called them to my office. I said, gentlemen, why will school be helping your community to bring a new generation of intellectuals that will become doctors, lawyers, engineers, can even be president of Nigeria, governor, and you are saying that they should come and pay me money? He said when they did it, it is community they paid to. So now he is the leader, the traditional ruler of the place. And I said, no, 12 years ago, who are the people that these people are taking care of? He said they are his people. I said, are they collecting money? He said, no. I said, what are they? He said they are giving free education. I said, so you don't like the free education they are giving there? He said he liked it. I said, so why are you not telling them to pay? He said, we'll look into it. And I called that comrade. He said, popular comrade, I'll tell you people off camera. And I said, go, let's have a discussion. What these people services they are giving here, and they didn't just take this land, they paid. Arrange it. This comrade came, say we should pay this same traditional 500 million, then we should pay him 100 million as his own legal fee, making 600 million. So I have told the people that are set up as community that they go and tell the community what they said. And you know the danger. So this kind of characters, are they fit to be traditional? No. This kind of person cannot be a traditional ruler. But why are you a traditional ruler when you cannot promote development in your community?
No school, no hospital.
No school, no hospital. Somebody is giving school and hospital. You say they don't give you money. he cannot continue with the school, he cannot continue with the hospital. Is that not an enemy of development? Such person is not fit to hold any position in that community. So for us as a state, we are clear. We promise that we want to have a state where not only our children are outside the country or within the country, but investors will come in to invest. And the only way we can have investors invest is when we have an environment that is conducive, that can protect their investment. And when we have this investment, the issue of unemployment is history. And when we tell them every time that I want to create jobs, they think it's civil service job. Civil service job cannot handle the entire state. We are talking about government doing its function, creating an environment that everybody can invest and job opportunity will be massive. So we are clear. We are clear of what this government wants to achieve. An environment that is not only peaceful, an environment where development is easy, an environment where one group of persons cannot tell you before you do it, before you get a land, somebody you pay a pointer. When you get to foundation, you pay a group. When you do TPC, you pay a group. When you get to window level, you pay. When you roof, you pay. Before you even do window, you have to do a ceremony that you have roof and you pay. No, not in Edo again. Not in Edo again. So I want to thank all of you. Diggy boy now, you have to pay. No way. So I want to let you people know it's our collective responsibility, and government will not only deal with, but will prosecute. It's not just a law. We needed that amendment to add some other things that we discovered were not in the bill, and that's why we did that amendment. So I want to assure you that you have a governor that does not look for trouble, but when trouble comes, he will face it head on and he will win. Thank you, and God bless you all.